know more about John Gorman, and I'm also interested to know, if you know, you said that first of all John Gorman had a brother. In fact, you were saying he had a couple of brothers, and throw these out. But do you know, off the top of your head, was any of John Gorman's family involved in World War One?
No, I haven't come across that yet.
You haven't come across that yet, no. Right? I'd just be curious.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, John Gorman by 1914 was what, aged 39, 40, I would guess.
By 1914?
Yeah. He was 25 in the census of 1901.
Right.
So that would make him 39, 13 years later he'd been 38.
Yeah, yeah. And how did
he was over 50 when he married.
Auntie Frank?
Yeah.
Wow. Mm. And how did he come to be an Athboy?
Well, the family story is that he asked for Francis Carroll's hand in marriage when he was quite young, and went up to Hillside or wherever.
Right.
Well, not probably even Hillside, probably Baleaborough, because Hillside was before Hillside, and asked for a hand in marriage. And Thomas Carroll, her father, asked him what prospects he had, and the answer wasn't very good as far as Thomas Carroll was concerned. So he said, "Go away and earn yourself some prospects, get a job and get a career."
Yeah.
So off he went, and as far as I can gather, by the 1901, he was a 25-year-old assistant in a grocery shop in Athboy. His boss was a guy named O'Reilly. But by 1911, he was the boss.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
So obviously O'Reilly had either died or passed it on to him by then. So obviously at some stage after that he went back to Thomas Carroll and said, "Right, I think I've got proved your prospects question," and they got married. But that wasn't until 1929, which is 18 years, even after he was already in charge of his shopping.
Yeah, yeah.
So Andy Frank was 37 or so when she married, and I think he was in his 50s. I've worked out off the top of my head, but it was 29, 28 plus 25.